right, let's go over the intro part of Spanish Castle Magic. There's a full bar pickup, and this song is in the key of C sharp minor. So Jimmy's up in 9th position, C sharp minor right there, and he begins with the notes of C sharp minor. So first on an upstroke, he hits this G sharp note, 11th fret of the A string. And then twice strums with a downstroke and an upstroke, this E triad, 9th fret of the D, G, and B string. Then slides down, one more time. Then we move down to a lick still in the key of C sharp minor, but we're down at 2nd position. That's the lick. This is one of those licks that's often misinterpreted. People oftentimes just play. But what Jimmy's really doing here is he's going. So the index finger rolls over 2nd fret of the D and the A string. Then this chord, it's C sharp 7 sharp 9. You're playing a C sharp, 4th fret of the A. The D string is muted. 4th fret of the G string is a B note. That's the flat 7 of C sharp. But then we have the top 2 strings open. And that's how you get such a nice ringing chord. And Jimmy loved this chord. Played a lot of songs in the key of C sharp and would utilize that chord. So one more time. Then the second time he goes, so he gets that E note back in. And then the first bar of the verse section, he plays a B power chord and gets the low 5th into the chord by barring across the A and the E string at 2nd fret. Okay, for the verse section of Spanish Castle Magic, Jimmy plays these root 5th root bar chords and additionally frets across to the 6th string to get the low 5th on the bottom. So starts with a B5 with the F sharp on the bottom, then moves down to B flat 5, same chord down 1 fret, but then he moves up to get an A octave and then a G sharp octave. But there is a little bit of the A string in there barred from the index finger. So whether it was intentional or not, I'm not sure, but it does sound cool when you go B5, B flat 5, and then. So you hear the A to G sharp octave, but there is that other note in there. And then he ends on a C sharp 5 with the G sharp in the bass. Same thing the second time. And then ends with a. And then you get the pickup, or actually the first bar of the chorus following it. All right, for this chorus section, Jimmy takes that C sharp lick and he just transposes it up to F sharp. And and hits this 2-note figure fretting the top 2 strings at the 5th fret. So one more time, it's and this chord here, with the G string muted in between, is the same one that Jimi uses on Foxy Lady and a lot of other tunes. So then we move back to the C sharp lick. Now the bass in this latter part of the chorus section goes. So it's going from G sharp and then chromatically down to E and back to F sharp. So over that part, Jimi plays a lick that kind of goes along with the G sharp. So I'm barring across the G and the B string at the 6th fret, bending it a half step each time. 4th fret, 6th fret, 4th fret, and then he moves the same thing up. We're over E here. So that's like playing it in the key of C sharp. Expressive slide down back to the opening lick. And into the second verse.